What's up, vinyl community? It's Steve from Grim Reaper Records, and today we're going to look at Radiohead's 2021 release, Kid Amnesia. So Kid Amnesia is a package, a bundle of Kid A, Amnesiac, and a third bonus disc called Kid Amnesia. Kid A came out in 2000, Amnesiac in 2001, and then Kid Amnesia was unreleased material from the two album sessions, if you will. They were largely recorded during the same recording sessions. Kid A was split out as a separate album, and then Amnesiac released a year later. They didn't want to make it a double album for whatever reason. Might have been too much at the time, would have been too dense perhaps. And as they package it together, you do get a little bit more of the heft of the two albums together, plus this bonus disc of material, which has a very similar vibe to the other two albums. So I'm not going to break down each of the albums. If you want more information on Kid A, or if you want more information on Amnesiac, please go find that information. I came into this as a casual Radiohead fan. I knew a few songs, but I wasn't really super deep in the catalog, so this was a new experience for me. I picked it up for $56 from Guest Room Records. If you're still looking for a copy, I believe Guest Room might still have a few available, so I'll put a link in the description below, and go check it out. It was $56, 34 songs, 2 hours and 5 minutes of music, which comes in at about 45 seconds per minute on vinyl, which, again, not bad for what you're getting. It came out in 2021 on November 5th. As the 21st anniversary of Kid A and the 20th anniversary of Amnesiac. So, a lot going on there. So, without further ado, let's get into the packaging. So, it came in a nice 12-inch box. It wasn't the jacket feels nice and sturdy. The jacket looks great. A cool thing about the jacket is that you do have the spine where you can either put it on your shelf as Kid A, or you can put it on your shelf as Amnesiac, and it works both ways. Let's see, I got the hype sticker in here as well. So here you can see the limited edition red vinyl. We'll get into that in just a second. And then on the inside, let's flip it over this way so you get the Kid A version. Then you've got this, and you've got that, which again I think is kind of cool because if you do it from the Amnesiac side, you get slightly different viewpoints on the same art. So again, a nice touch for what they're doing there, and depending on which album you like better, you can display it that way or list it that way on your shelf, which is nice. So it also came with 3 paper inserts. Here's one of them. Again, you can see some of the art on it. Here's the other one, which is a little bit more maybe Kid A feeling. And then you got this last one, which might be the Amnesia version, just because it kind of feels like both together. And then you've got some of the credits down below, but I'll do a zoom up close-up of that so you can check it out here. So again, 3 albums. I mean, two real albums, and then a bonus disc that, for all intents and purposes, could be treated like an album. From my understanding, I was looking at some of what the Radiohead subreddit was saying, is they feel like the third disc could be in fact treated as an album, as part of this kind of trilogy of albums, if you will. And if you're looking for a 2-hour music experience, this might be a way to go. So I put these into MoFi sleeves. So just get out Kid A. All the vinyl looks identical to this. It's a nice red color. And then you've got, let me see, flip the label proper so you can see the track listing. There you go, with the perpendicular Kid A and Radiohead on it. With the labels, you do get some fingerprint smudges, so you'll see those in the close-up. So sorry about that, but that's just kind of how it went since I've been handling them, because I just touched the edges and the label itself. I'll just quickly burn through what Amnesiac looks like. There you have it there. Again, very similar to the Kid A version. And then we'll show you just a smidgen of a hair longer what it looks like on the Kid Amnesia version. So hopefully you can pick up those track listings there. And pick up track listings there. So in terms of track listings, I won't go through them all. I will read the Kid Amnesia versions just so you can get a sense of what's on that disc if you're already familiar with Kid A and Amnesiac. So on side X, so that's an interesting way that they did it. They didn't do side 1 or 2, they did side X and side Y. So you've got Like Spinning Plates, the Why Us version, Untitled V1, Fog, the Again Again version, If You Say the Word, Follow Me Around. And then on the second side, side Y, you've got Polk Pull, True Love Waits version, Untitled V2, The Morning Bell in the Dark version, Pyramid Strings, Alt Fast Track, Untitled V3, and then How to Disappear into Strings. So, yeah, overall, I wasn't super familiar with Radiohead coming in, and it's been very enjoyable to listen to. I feel like this is maybe quintessential Radiohead of this time period, in the turn of the century kind of indie rock movement, if you will, when they started blending a little bit more electronic music into it, away from guitar-led type stuff. Kid A itself was maybe more critically acclaimed than Amnesiac. It ends up on the Rolling Stone 500 Greatest Albums of All Time list at number 20, whereas Amnesiac comes in around a 320 mark. I think they update that list from time to time, but I think those were some of the rankings that they've gotten. It hasn't been remastered, so again, you're getting the album as it were, as it was originally intended to be, and it's red vinyl, so that's part of it. It doesn't sound great. It doesn't sound fantastic. It doesn't sound above average even. It kind of sounds okay. I mean, it just sounds like you'd expect it to sound, but it's kind of cool to have the package together of these two albums and the bonus disc to listen to. So that's really it in a nutshell. I'd recommend this for someone who likes Radiohead, maybe casually, who doesn't have these two albums. If you already own one of the albums, it's one of those kind of judgment calls. As if you need that album again on red vinyl, it probably won't sound any better. But it would be nice to get the bonus disc, perhaps, if you are really looking to do something like that. But if you already have both albums, I would maybe look at streaming the bonus content and kind of getting the feel for it there versus owning it on a red disc and then having two additional discs to, part of the set. Because really in that scenario, you wouldn't give the red discs away, you wouldn't give the originals away, you'd kind of just be stuck with two copies. So, yeah, I don't regret buying it. I think it was a good purchase. I think it's very interesting to listen to. It's different than what I have in my collection. And, for almost 2 hours of music, you're getting, a decent amount for your money there. What do you think? What are your favorite tracks on the bonus disc, if you've listened to it, or if you like Kid A better than Amnesiac, or if you like Amnesiac better than Kid A? Let me know in the comments below. So what we're going to do here is this will be available on our Discogs store. So if you want to buy this very record, this one here, with these MoFi sleeves, I'll put a link in the description below so you can go and look in our Discogs stores for that. And again, what we do at Grim Reaper Records videos, with these videos we break down what's in the box, you kind of get a preview of what you're going to buy, and then we talk about who the music's for and who might like it. So with that, thank you for watching. Please be sure to like and subscribe to the channel. We'll be putting more vinyl content out there, as well as links to all of it for you to purchase in Discogs. So with that, thank you for watching. I'm Steve from Grim Reaper Records, signing off.